Hey guys, System here, and this is ATM9. I myself am having a wonderful day. Hope you guys all are as well. Go ahead and jump forward, get back into this amazing pack. In between episodes, have not done much, not much at all. Did go ahead and grab a couple items, I guess, from our gem setup there. Just some of our perfect gems. So we're going to go ahead and socket those into our armor and our weapons. And then I also made some of these here, some sigils of socketing that we need to, I guess, expand on our sockets here. So we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and, I guess, work on getting us pigliches today. So we need to go to the other, and these guys have like 5,000 hit points. I want to get them processed through hostile neural networks. They have like 5,000 hit points each, so I want to have a way to be able to kill them very easy. So we're going to set up an axe for that. Then we'll have the pigliche hearts, I guess, being farmed, at which point we'll be able to get into these alloys here, which are, I guess, very expensive with power, right? And you need a bunch of these hearts as well. So let's go ahead and get into it here. So the way to go ahead and add more sockets to your armor and your weapons, right? So this one here has 3 sockets. And then I have the, let's go with one of the other ones first, actually. I think one of these only has like 1 socket. Yeah, this one only has 1 socket. So they have under 3 sockets, I guess. You could just use these here, the sigil socketing, and add a socket to it, right? So I could just add 2 just like that. And I had another one with 2. Go ahead and pop that into there. No, that one has 3. No, it's this one here. There you go. Go ahead and pop that in there. That'll handle that there. That'll handle them up to 3 sockets, right? At which point you actually have to do enchanted versions of these. Get them up to their max sockets, right? Guess we'll need one more of those. Go ahead and grab that. To get the, I guess, the enchanting level correct, kind of have the max level enchanting level, then just kind of pull out, I guess, 4 of these, right? So do that, do that. We'll pull you out, and you out. I think that's going to put me right at the right level to actually do the enchanting. So if you go to, I guess, use some of these, what you're looking for is at least level 30, level 70 Eterna. Then you have to have the quanta at least 35%, and then it has to be in between 70 and 90% Arcana, right? So by, I guess, removing those ones there, they add a bunch of Arcana, right? Should be able to get us to the proper infusion level, just like that, at which point we just go ahead and chant them up. Now this is a little inefficient. I guess realistically, you'd want to be right at level 70 Eterna, but honestly, I don't care at all. So anyway, let's go grab some more lapis here. Get that. We're not going to fully, I guess, gem either today as well, because I really don't have all the ones I want, but in time we will, right? So let's go ahead and do that, and that as well. So we've got all 4, and maybe one more, actually. Yeah, I need one more for my axe as well. Although I don't have another good axe enchant right now, we're just going to put 3 on there. So grab that. Go ahead and pop that into there, and then, no, that into there. There you go. We've got 5, and then we'll just go ahead and start socketing, right? So there you go. That one has max slots. I just need to do that for all the armor as well. So with that, we're going to do some, I guess, actual socketing, right? So all you have to do is put the tool in there, choose the, I guess, gem you want, and then you're good, right? Now, the first gem I'm going to put in there is a perfect tyrannical. This is considered a heavy weapon because it's an axe. That's going to make it so it has 25% current HP damage, which is going to work really well on the pigliches and anything with a lot of hit points. So we'll go ahead and add that one. Then with 2 more of the slots, I only have 2 of these, otherwise I'd use 3. I'm going to be adding this here. This one here is going to give it 25% armor shred. So I guess any mob with a whole bunch of hit points, this thing is just going to tear through them. So you'll see this thing's going to be a beast for a weapon, which is pretty cool. Then for the other armor here, right now I'm only going to put 1 on the helmet because I'm not sure what else I want to use. But I'm going to be using this one. You want this one pretty much automatically, no matter what setup you're doing with your gems, right? The helmet adds 15% to all stats, right? And you'll see here just how powerful that is, actually. If I go ahead and pop this stuff on here, look at my stats. We're at 194 health. I pop that on. Oh, wait. Did that lower my health? Oh, that's mana. All confused for a second. Yeah, that's all confusing. Hide unchanged. Yeah, hide unchanged there. So we look at it here. There you go. Armor's at 30. Once I put that helmet on, we go up to 44. So it's giving me the 9 armor plus the bonus of the 15%. So it's pushing it all up. Even things we don't have bonus stats in yet, like arrow damage, get pushed up 15% flat. So it's just a really powerful enchant, and you want that no matter what. That's a very important one there. So that's cool. And on the other ones here, I'm going to be doing, I guess, the chest plate and the legs. I have these ones here, and I got a bunch of them, so I'm going to use these. These things are actually used for luck. I want to see how good they are, so go ahead and pop that in there. Each one of these is going to give us plus 6 luck. I'm going to put it in all 4 slots, and we'll try that out. I think it's pretty neat, right? So hopefully, yeah, there we go. That one's maxed out. And this one can only go, I guess, for the luck. It can only go on core armor. Core armor is your chest plate and your legs, so I guess that's the thing as well. You can't put this one into your, I guess, your helmet or your boots. I don't believe, anyway. Actually, it probably goes in the boots. I think it has a boot enchant on it, but it'll be a different one, right? So on boots, this one does 70% speed, which I don't want at all. You don't need the experience gained at all either. And on this one, it would do nothing, right? So yeah, it just only works on those ones for the core armor. So that'll be our chance for now. So let's go ahead and pop this all on here. Where are we at for health now? Our luck is up to 70. We have 70 luck, whatever that means, right? So I want to try that out, like I said. Then our max health is up to 223, which is not too bad at all. And even stuff like our mining speed, our speed's actually getting quite high. That's not too bad. It gets uncontrollable after a point. Like if I actually start putting in the speed gems into these boots, I think there's one that does 70% per, and they're multiplicative, I believe. So it goes up to like, you go over like 1,000%, you can barely control yourself anymore. So you do want to be a little careful of that. So I decided before we go to the other, let's go ahead and try out our luck and see how well it works on the manual gem farm. And it seems like it's working really well, actually. I'll show you here in a second. Just need to kind of clear this out. Those explosions, those loop pinata explosions, just happen non-stop with the sweeping edge, which is amazing. I love that. There you go, another explosion. Go ahead and get rid of that. Maybe go ahead and clear this out a little bit. Mostly just slimes in there right now. Probably just spam click these guys, gotta get rid of them real quick. Go, they're good. So in here, we've got a bunch of gems. These ones here are all from loop pinatas, the big giant piles of them. But look at that. There's 24 flawless gems of the earth. And then we have some mythicals as well. The main thing I'm noticing is we're not getting hardly any of the low-level gems. Like it's all either flawless or the mythic level, I guess. And then a few of the commons and the uncommons kind of mixed in, right? But for the most part, it's mostly higher level gems, which is amazing. So I think the luck is definitely working on this. And we do have 69 luck, which is pretty awesome. And definitely something I want to know about, right? To see how well this worked. And it seems like it's definitely working, which is amazing, right? So that is actually very, very cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and head to the other. So I have a waystone set up over in the other now. So let's go ahead and head over there. There you go. Go to the other. That's fantastic. Then we need to go ahead and find a new structure here. So grab our structure compass. Go in here. Hunt down all the. Maybe if we click on it. All the. And go to ancient pyramid and select that one. Then we'll go ahead and do a search for it. Hopefully it looks like it's 2,000 blocks away, which is not too far at all. We'll go ahead and put that in our offhand. And we should be able to fly to it. Which way is it? Oh, we're actually looking the right way too. Look at that. It's going that way. Then we just right click and we're able to fly straight to that area. So shouldn't take too long to get there. Like I said, it's only about 2,000 blocks away. We just need to follow our little compass here and then kill a few pigliches. With our new axe, I think we might be even able to like 1 and 2 shot them. Maybe if we get crits, right? If we don't crit them, probably about 3 or 4 hits. But it's going to be very, very easy, which is going to be amazing. So apparently the pyramid spawned down in a hole here. So I have to head down here and then grab our axe. Make sure we have that. We got our task completed. We do need to hunt down piglich. There's one right there. Let's actually go ahead and deal with this guy real quick. Over to you. There's all kinds of spawners on the inside of these things as well. So, yeah, definitely something we have to contend with, I guess. I want to make sure we're out of the way here. I actually want to go ahead and throw one of these guys into a Pokeball, too. So go ahead and Pokeball this one, hopefully. Let's grab you. That's cool. Then I want to grab a data model, I guess, of another one. So let's do that so we can actually start that process. Go ahead and data model him. That's cool. Go ahead and get rid of that dude. And then go ahead and throw that into the deep learner and get that into our slot again, right? So that, go into, I guess, here, and then hunt down our deep learner slot, at which point we can actually go ahead and kill him. Let's actually take that out of our hand, too, because that may become an issue. Anyway, let's see how fast we kill him. So apparently they actually have 10,000 hit points, not 5. But if we jump and try to hit him, we just one-shot him, which is amazing. So that's how powerful that axe is. It's actually completely ridiculous and should be able to do massive damage. 5 hits. That's not bad, right? That's pretty cool. And we only need 4 more of these guys than we're already done. Actually, I don't even need to jump, to be honest. So that's pretty cool there. Very simple, very easy. Probably won't even go inside and loot this thing. I'm not really concerned about the loot at all. And most of the pigliches are going to be on the outside anyway. We'll get all the loot from the next one anyway. We have to do a lot of exploring with that one. Getting our template. Totally forgot these guys dropped Allthemodium armor as well. I totally forgot that. But anyway, let's go ahead and drop that off. With that, we can actually go ahead and hunt down our next structure here. So the next one we want to do, I guess, is all. No, let's do this. Let's go to all. And hunt down dungeon. So this is going to be the next one we need. The Piglin village, there's not really too much there. But this one here is supposed to be the one that actually has our templates, right? So go ahead and hunt that down. I've been warned this one is actually insane too. Like it's crazy. If you're not ready for it, you're probably going to die, basically. Anyway, I need to search for it too. I haven't actually hit the search button. See how far away it is, because right now it's flying in a random direction. Looks like it's 3,000 blocks that way-ish. You go. So go ahead and fly there. Shouldn't take too long, but Hopefully we don't have to search too far for this one, or I should say too long. This one is like, there's little libraries inside the place that you have to find. And depending on your luck, you may find it on the first one, or you may have to keep searching for them. So we'll see how lucky we are, but I know this place is insane, so make sure you have like good enchants and good armor when you head here. Otherwise, you're probably going to die. Probably die very quick. I doubt we're going to die at all, though. I think we're pretty much unkillable. This is the second one here, so this is the dungeon. There's a giant area below this place we actually have to get to. So what we need to do is actually dig into here, I believe. Go ahead and dig into there as well. I believe there's like a ladder going down here somewhere. If I can actually get these guys to stop attacking me long enough. Do that. There you go. There you go. So there's a ladder that takes you down to an area underneath here with an insane amount of spawners. So like crazy, man. There's tons of loot down here too. And tons of mobs. Like, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be pretty nuts down here. So go ahead and do that. What is out there? A boker? There you go. Go ahead and break that real quick. And we're looking for some specific areas. So we're looking for, like, wood areas. And where those... There's one right there. I believe there's an actual library up above us. So we'll go ahead and check that out in a second. Go ahead and use this sword mostly in here. There you go. I don't know if they can actually spawn these chests here. I should probably check them. Nothing in there. Go ahead and break these spawners as well. Anything in these ones here? Nothing. Nothing in there. Nope. I think mainly up here probably. Let's go ahead and head up here. I think there's an area with a bunch of chests. Let's get you out of here. Another spawner. Another spawner. Spawner and spawner. One in every corner apparently. Could you please go away? There you go. And check these out. So I think it's these ones out here. Let's actually go ahead and drop off most of the stuff too. Let's just do that real quick. Let's spam that in there. And check these. Really good enchantment books in this area too, and you get lots of Allthemodium, but we don't really need it. More books. No smithing template. Again, more books. No smithing template. Come on, smithing template. Nope, I have to go and, hunt down another one. But this is what you're looking for here. This is these areas. You know, just completely normal stuff going on in this area. Just don't worry about it. You know, you're just being attacked by, you know, every Vex in the world at the same time. Just completely normal stuff. Nothing strange here. Just regular day in Allthemodium dungeon, I guess. Oh my goodness, look at all those enchantment books. There's so many of them down here. You came here, I guess, early and managed to not die. You could get so many enchants just really easy. I guess early in the pack to kind of help you out. But at this point, not really too worried about it. What's over here? Just more books and stuff. These backpack mobs are driving me crazy right now with their music, but nothing I can do about that. Check out here and see if we actually get ourselves what we want here. Template. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. We're getting no luck here. I really was kind of hoping we'd do this right away. This place is just a zoo. Like, I can't even click on this chest right now to check it. Because there's too many Vexes in front of me doing what Vexes do, right? Anyway, that is a thing. Like, look at this place. Look at the visual clarity and the lack thereof, right? So there's like, if you stay still for too long, you end up with like literally no visual clarity and just mobs everywhere. And it's just insane. Just look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. Let's grab one of those too. Let's grab Illusionist. I've never had one before. Oh, that's the thing. Go ahead and check in here too. We already have our actual template. I already found one. Oh, we found another one right there. So you can find them down here as well. So that's actually pretty cool. So I found 2 so far. I haven't found any in the hallways or anything. So I've been checking the hallways too. Nothing in there. It seems like it's just the library area. So any of the chests apparently in the library areas is I guess a potential spawn for the smithing template. So that's pretty cool there. We've got 2 of them. And we may get another one up here, maybe. Go ahead and grab you. We already have what we need. We just duplicate it at this point. I have found tons of books. These books are insane. How many you actually find? Look at them. Every one of them just has, like, a ton of enchants on it. I'm curious if any of them are, like, special enchants, too. Like some of the treasure enchants and stuff. Not sure exactly what we got or anything like that. But definitely want to check them out. May go ahead and just head home, I guess, now. Oh, is that the thing? Because I think we have pretty much everything we need from this area. And you can see this place is just, it's a mess. It's a mess. You have no clarity. Things are exploding all over the place from like Lupinata and then all that jazz. And then our sweeping edges and all that stuff. There's explosions everywhere. Vexes, like look at that. Look at that. If you weren't ready for this area, how do you deal with this? You don't. You just don't. So anyway, let's go ahead and head home and yeah, let's pretend this place never happened. Never happened. Just one more chest. And all we need to get this done is some Allthemodium, which we can go ahead and pop in there with this, and that. And there you go. We have the top level armor here, right? Make sure that's the right one too. I don't want to do the mage one. I think that's right. Yeah, I think you have to upgrade to the mage one. That's the mage one there. There you go. Go ahead and grab you. Get ourselves the boots as well. That's the second time I crafted boots. It gave me a bunch of lag. That's really weird why the boots do that. But anyway, let's do that. There's our helmet. Get ourselves the axe. Axe will be up to, how much damage on that? 37.5, which is not too bad. The pickaxes are already insane, but apparently we already have insaner, I guess that's the word there. Pickaxes, I think that's everything we need there. So that'll be it for now. Don't know if we'll do the sword. Maybe we'll do the sword later on, but it becomes very good. I don't think it becomes good until we actually do the alloys, right? But yeah, that's our new set of armor. And what's this actually look like on, actually? I'm gonna grab you. And then check this out. Kind of got like mandibles. Like I've got a bug on the face there. That's a little strange on the face, right? Yeah, it's like we have pincers, right? That's actually kind of strange. Actually, I like this arbor though. It's pretty cool and pretty neat. So yeah, that is the top level. I guess Allthemodium armor, which is pretty awesome. We have tons of armor on this too. Like, what's our armor at now? Armor's at 54. Armor toughness at 81, which is insane. We're just looking fine. Look at that. We are totally maxed out. So let's go ahead and get on to something else here. Now we're done that meta, so let's actually go ahead and work towards some of our components for the ATM star here. So let's grab our deep learner. Go ahead and pop this out. Grab the piglich. We're going to replace this one here for the wither skeleton. We don't actually need that one anymore. So go ahead and pop the piglich in there. I'll start running the, iterations of the cycles there and upping the accuracy. Right now it's only 10%. That'll go up to, I think it goes up to, what is it there? 99.5, right? Then we'll get the stuff kind of every time at that point, which is amazing. Let's go ahead and speed this up too. So we actually get one of the piglich drops there, probably up to like 64 for right now. See if it runs a cycle or two, and we actually get one of these up here, the actual predictions, so we can actually set the filter. Give me one this time. There you go. The percentage is going up anyway. Let's go ahead and speed it up again. Go to 128. Hopefully we get one in here pretty quickly, so we don't have to worry about it. At 12%, it's not going to happen very much, but in time, it'll be very, very common. Happen almost every time. Let's go straight to 256. I just want it done. There you go. We're going to set that to piglich. Now we have our filter set, which point it'll end up in this barrel, and we don't have to worry about it anymore, which is awesome. Now we've done that, we can actually start working towards, our components for the ATM star. The two we need from these components here are this here. Well, we don't need this. I guess we don't need the actual alloys. You can make some very powerful, tools from that. Maybe do that later on. But we need to do some, I think it's Awakened Supremium, I think is what we need to do for that. So we'll have to get to that at some point. Over here, the Awakened Alloys, though, we need these for the star. You need 2 of these per star. And this one here, you need 28. Now, they can be done in different ways. First one we're going to set up is going to be this one here. The Allthemodium Alloy. And you can do that one with the Energizing. So let's go ahead and set that one up real quick. Let's go ahead and grab you. It does take 8 billion RF. It's very, expensive. Oh, not a big deal. But at the same time, is a lot of power. Go ahead and grab that. Probably grab a bunch more rods as well. I want the nitros. Let's grab another 10, I guess. Let's do that. Because we want to maximize the power, because it is a lot of power. I think each rod uses about 200,000 RF tick. I think that's the thing. That one doesn't go in there. It goes in there. Good, head over here. At which point we could throw that into this setup right here, right? Go ahead and drop that off there. It's the only recipe in there at this point. And that should be ready to go, actually. So if we go to alloy, hunt that down. It'd be, no, not that, alloy. Right there. And then order one of those. Tell it to start. There you go. It's actually starting to make it. You can see there it's very slow. Like I said, it takes 8 billion RF, so we want to go ahead and speed that up a little bit. So we'll come back here, find a place to fit in some more rods. Let's do this here. We'll double up the speed anyway. So we now have 10 more rods in place, which is awesome. It's going up at a much better rate there, so you can see that. It's actually using 4 million RF, just as I expected. So right there's the 4 million. I just have them laid out like this. You can have a ton of these rods, but I don't think we actually need to have, an insane amount. Go ahead and grab some more of that cut too, so we have that kind of all cleaned up back there. Go ahead and cover you up, that and that. And the last thing I probably want to do is head over here to Requestify, find one with some open recipes here, pop that into there, and we'll set the stock to, oh, it's starting it already. Have to wait until it's done. But once it's done, I'll set it to like 28 and tell it to only do one at a time, I think, at which point we'll have to worry about it. You gonna stop? Oh, maybe it started one already. Oh, it's tried to do one. I'm going to have to wait for another one. Because it didn't see any of the system, so it tried to do one, right? Yeah, there you go. It's probably doing it right now. So once it's done that one, I can actually set the amounts there. But I'll set to 28 and then one at a time. Then in time, I'll increase that because I plan on doing 18 stars. I just don't want to do them all at once until the actual, the pigliches actually back up a little bit. And we have decent amount of accuracy. So we're getting them at a speed where it can actually keep up there, because right now it won't be able to. So I went ahead and set up the other 2 alloys there. So I went ahead and made one of the, what is this one here? Allthemodium vibranium, and it's making this one here. We only need a single block of this one just to complete the quest. We need 1 agate basically, and then you use 3, I think, to make a better tool as well. So it's used for other stuff, but that's really all it's used for. It's not used in the ATM star. So it's doing that one there. We're going to have to do awakening, right? So this one here, the Allthemodium vibranium, you first do that one via the Energizing, at which point for the actual star, you need to take that and awaken it this way here. So I want to go ahead and automate this process. Should be not too bad. That other one is done there as well. Let's actually go to Alloy for a second so we can finish that quest too. So grab you, and, oops, right there. There you go. Turn these to agates, and then that should actually satisfy that quest there, hopefully. There you go. So that quest is done. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Then with that, we're going to go ahead and make all this stuff here. So the stuff from Mystical, it's for the, what is this called? The Awakening Pedestal is what we need here. Go ahead and grab ourselves some orange dye. That's cool. Grab ourselves Awakening Altar. We need 1 of them. You need 4 of the Awakened Pedestals, so we need 4 of them. Then we'll need ourselves the vessels as well. Let's go ahead and grab 4 of those as well. Then we'll probably need a bunch of distributor, I guess, cards here as well. How many we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we need 7. Let's go ahead and grab 7 of those and get this all automated here. So there we go. We're making the progress, and we're actually working on parts of the star now, which is very exciting. So let's go ahead and get that done. Also, I went ahead and cleaned up this setup here. So this setup here is way cleaner now, right? So before I was using 3 sets of routers for no apparent reason. So I had 3 routers here to do everything I do in 1 block. And we're going to be using the same basic idea for this altar here. So what I have here is a whitelist. This one's doing a whitelist on all the Imperium. I'll actually pull these all out here for a second. This one's doing like Imperium, Prudentium, all that stuff, telling exactly where it could go. You just set the whitelist or blacklist in here. This one's doing the seed, so just a whitelist on the seed, so it knows to put the seed in the center. And this one here is doing a blacklist, just to blacklist all the essence and the seed, so it can actually go to the correct spot, right? So otherwise it would be going where the Imperium stuff was going. That way it's working fine. So I can do that all in 1 router, maybe using that same concept, I guess, on a second router here in a second, and getting this all done. I should go ahead and set up the altar first, I guess. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll need a block here, so go ahead and do that. Need a redstone underneath that, so do that. We need this later on for the Awakened Supreme Furnace anyway, so it's a good thing to get set up either way. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and grab ourselves the pedestals and the vessels. The one thing I'm not sure how we're doing this pack, actually, I need to go ahead and look at that, is the cognizant dust that you use for the Awakened materials, for like, Awakened Supreme, and like the weapons and tools, right? I'm not sure exactly how we do that, because I believe, unlike the last pack where we had a way of producing that, we don't have that method in this pack, right? So this stuff here, the cognizant dust, which actually used to do the actual awakened blocks, right? I'm not sure how we're doing that in this pack. I like automating it, because I believe, if you go to the dust there, yeah, drop by the Wither and the Ender Dragon when killed with an essence weapon enchanted with the mystical enlightenment. So not really sure how we're doing that. We'll have to figure that out as we go. So I went ahead and ran some cabling here. So we have some channels. We're only going to need, I think, 2 down here, so it doesn't matter. Also went ahead to set up a provider. So it's underneath this one, so we can actually automate the recipe. Should probably go ahead and make the recipe before anything, actually. Let's go over here, and we want this one here, the Awakened Allthemodium Vibranium. So this one, it's going to take 40 of each essence, 2 of the Allthemodium, 2 vibranium, so not too bad there. Go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and drop that off into, all right, there. So that's going to be our pattern. Now the way we're going to set this up, I guess, is have it automatically picked up via this router down here. So let's actually go ahead and grab ourselves a puller card. So this one here will pick up the finished product, right? So let's take that. Don't need a whitelist or anything on that one. Oh, I didn't even put down the importer yet. Go ahead and grab ourselves a import bus. And then I guess we'll also need some accelerations. Go ahead and grab 4 of them. And we should just be able to pop that down right there on that router. And then go ahead and put that into there. There you go. That's good. In this router too, already has the one that's pulling for this, I guess, set up over here. So they'll be able to pull that stuff automatically in the 82 as well. So that is good. That should be ready there. The next thing we need to do is set up a bunch of cards here for the different essence that we're going to be using in the ritual, I guess. So all the essence will end up in these here, the actual essence vessels. So we'll set up each pedestal for a different essence, basically, and then whitelist it based upon which one is in there, right? So we'll just go to whitelist, go to earth essence, that's good. This one here, make sure whitelist again. This one will be fire, and that should be good. This one here, I guess, will be for water. That is good. And then this one here will be for the air. And make sure I set whitelist on all those. Whitelist, whitelist, whitelist. Looks good to me. And double check these two. That is going there, 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 and there. With that, we go ahead and drop those off, and those ones are ready. Then the next ones, I guess, will be for the vibranium and Allthemodium. I guess we can do all of them, actually, this one as well. We need one of those blocks, too. So this is the Allthemodium vibranium. There you go. Should be able to set the filter for this, too. So this will have to go to the center, so that'll have to be on the whitelist, so we'll do that. And these ones here will be whitelist as well. They're all going to be whitelist, basically. Just a whole lot of whitelist going on. So that's good. And this one as well, whitelist, and that should be all whitelist here. Very good. The actual essence, I could pre-buffer this too, just keep it full of a stack of it at all times. I just don't see the point. I'm just going to do it on demand. We only need like 40 of these blocks anyway, to be honest, so it doesn't really matter. So anyway, you got to double check these. I have one set to a blacklist. This is why I double check things. Go ahead and do that there. That looks good to me. And then we need to set up their pillars, right? So this one is that. So let's actually set that. That'll be where that gets sent. Then the other ones we need to set up it for 2 blocks for each recipe, right? So I guess 2 of the blocks will end up on those 2 pillars. Then 2 of the blocks will end up on the other 2 pillars. So it'll be kind of half and half, right? With that, we should be able to drop off that. And this should be effectively ready to go. We'll actually do a manual kind of test of it just by feeding this, right? So I put that there. That ends up in the center. This should end up on the 2 pillars, right? The pillars can only, I guess the actual pedestals can only hold 1 item. They can't hold stacks like the vessels. Same here, I think. There you go. Then I should be able to start dropping this stuff off, and hopefully it all ends up in this vessel. And then this should happen again. Oh, I should grab some speed upgrades, because that is way too slow. Speed upgrades. Should grab 18 of those, actually, so I can speed up the seed setup as well. So let's go ahead and grab that. Cool. Go ahead and drop them off. That is way faster. Drop that off as well. Go ahead and pop you in there. So that's going to another one. Go ahead and drop this one off. Probably going to have a ghost block issue when this is done as well, because I did put the seeds. Every time I make a seed, there's like a ghost seed there. It kind of shows it that it's there, but it's not there at all. I don't know why it does it, but definitely a thing. There you go. It's actually making the awakened, I guess, what is that called again? It's so hard to remember. Awakened Allthemodium vibranium, and I think it just got pulled into the system. So if we go to awakened, it is right here. There you go. And this one over here is just ghost block. So just go ahead and get rid of that. So that is super cool and super easy, right? So that is pretty rad there. I didn't actually do my quest, though. So I needed 2 of these, didn't I? Yeah, 2 to finish this off. Do I have another one of the vibranium things? Allthemodium vibranium? Yeah, one of these here. We could actually test out the actual recipe now. So we go to the awakened one now. Go ahead and hit start on that. That should start the whole process. Go at a relatively fast pace. You know what I mean? It's not going to be insanely fast. But like I said, we only need about 40 of these, I think. So that should be good there. Look at that. Doing stuff things is getting all made. And it should get automatically pulled in the system. And then we'll have our 2 and be done with this quest. Look at that. Isn't that pretty slick? That's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty cool little automation there. Awesome. That's just ghost block, right? Let's grab you and just ghost block. Anyway, that's cool there. That's awesome. What do we have for a reward on this one? I think it's, yeah, it's a legendary reward. I want to check. A weather data model. Is it actually a leveled up one? It's only an advanced. They don't even give you the max tier. I bet it's an extra one. I plan on setting up a bunch more of these data models too. So probably in between episodes, I'm probably going to go ahead and set this up much cleaner. So these actual simulation chambers, you can set them up at a 4-to-1 ratio. So you actually have 4 simulations feeding into 1 loop, and it'll be able to keep up. The 1 loop fabricator will be able to keep up. And we need way more of these anyway. We're going to need way more nether stars than I was kind of planning. So I go to our nether stars here. We're only at 79k. That's not even enough for 1 star. You know what I mean? And we need, I think 18 in total. So we need a lot more of them. But anyway, we have the full automation now for our Awakened Allthemodium Vibranium, which is awesome. So we'll probably come back in the next video and work on this here, the Awakened Supremium Furnace, and get this one done. Should not be too bad. I think pretty simple, actually. I think I have a way of doing this now. So doing the cognizant dust that I said I wasn't sure about doing earlier, I think I have a way. So we'll end up setting that up. Someone helped me out in the Discord, showed me a few images. I kind of mentioned it, asking how you do it, and someone said, I wouldn't try this, and it worked. So we'll end up doing it that way, which is cool. And we may also go ahead and work on this stuff here. We need this weird stuff. There's all kinds of mob drop stuff in this pack. I want to get through it. So probably this Abyssal Sacrifice, probably work towards that tomorrow as well. So I think that's kind of the plan. But yeah, we're making progress either way and pushing forward, right? So as always, if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.